You ever sit down to learn something, and somehow an hour disappears, but nothing sticks? Maybe you reread the same line 5 times. Maybe the topic feels too big, so you keep putting it off. Or maybe you learn it, but forget everything the next day, and you start thinking, maybe I'm just not smart enough. Maybe other people are naturally better at this. I used to think the exact same thing, but the truth is most people aren't slow learners. They're just using slow methods. In this video, I want to show you a simpler way, a way to learn anything faster, not because you're gifted, but because you're using the brain the way it actually learns. We'll cover 5 methods that work together to make learning feel almost unfair. And if you apply even one of them today, you will feel the difference immediately. So let's begin. Most people start with what they need to learn, but fast learners start with why. Because the brain doesn't prioritize information based on difficulty, it prioritizes based on meaning. Ask yourself before learning anything, why does this matter to me? Where will I actually use this? What problem will this solve? I remember trying to study economics in college. Pages and pages of formulas. Zero motivation. But the moment I connected it to real-life decisions, like money, choices, opportunity cost, everything clicked. The subject didn't change. My reason changed. When your why is clear, your focus becomes automatic, and learning speed doubles. Most people believe learning requires long, intense study sessions, but the brain learns fastest in short, focused bursts. The 3 to 20 rule is simple: 3 minutes, preview 20 minutes, learn 2 minutes, quick recall done. Previewing tells your brain, pay attention, this matters. 20 minutes is the sweet spot where your attention is sharp, and recall locks the information in place before it fades. Think of it like fitness. You grow stronger from consistent reps, not one giant workout. When students try this for the first time, they're shocked. Just 20 minutes. Feels like hours of progress. When students try this for the first time, they're shocked. Just 20 minutes. Feels like hours of progress. Let me tell you a secret. You don't learn when you consume information. You learn when you pull it out of your brain. That's why passive learning, watching videos, reading, highlighting, feels nice, but produces almost nothing. Active retrieval looks like this. Close the book. Look away from the screen and explain the idea in your own words. You can speak it aloud or write it down, doesn't matter. Your brain fires differently when it has to retrieve information. It strengthens memory like a muscle lifting weight. The first time you try it, you'll realize how much you don't know. And that's good, because that clarity is exactly what speeds up learning. The first time you try it, you'll realize how much you don't know. And that's good, because that clarity is exactly what speeds up learning. Here's something people rarely talk about. Your brain doesn't care about knowledge. It cares about application. If you want to learn anything fast, turn it into a mini project. Learning a language? Write a 50-word story. Learning programming? Build a tiny tool if it's useless. Learning history? Teach one key idea to a friend. When you create something with the information, your brain switches from this is random to this is relevant. One of my friends learned Excel way faster than all of us because he used it to plan his monthly budget. It wasn't homework. It was a project that affected his real life. Mini projects turn information into intuition, and intuition is what makes learning feel effortless. This one might surprise. You, fast learners, aren't the people who get things right quickly. They're the people who are not afraid to get things wrong. Mistakes are the most high-value moments in learning because they show you your exact weak spot. Think of language learners who try speaking early. They make a ton of mistakes, but they learn 10 times faster than the people who wait until they're ready. Every mistake is feedback. Every correction is clarity. Every attempt builds skill. When you shift from I failed to I learned, you unlock a level of speed most people never reach. They make a ton of mistakes, but they learn 10 times faster than the people who wait until they're ready. Let's talk about the 3 biggest things that secretly slow your learning to a crawl. 1. Information. Hoarding, downloading PDFs, saving videos, taking notes you never revisit. It feels like progress, but it's not. Learning happens in action, not collection. 2. Perfection, paralysis, waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect environment, the perfect resource. None of that matters as much as simply starting point 3. Multitasking, switching between apps, notes, and videos kills your focus. Each switch resets your attention and speed disappears. Avoid these three, and you'll already learn faster than 90% of people. Let's take a breath and recap. You learned why first method, meaning turns on the brain 3 to 20 rule, short, focused bursts, active retrieval, the true engine of memory, mini project formula. Learning through application, error-based learning, using mistakes as fuel. These 5 methods. Stack, use them together, and learning stops feeling like a struggle. Here's the truth. You don't need to be gifted to learn fast. You just need a better system. If you try even one of these methods today, you'll feel the shift almost immediately. The confidence, the clarity, the momentum. And if you want more videos like this, simple, practical, science-backed, feel free to subscribe. And let's keep leveling up together, because learning fast isn't unfair. It's just uncommon. And now you have the tools.